What is up, Nerd Nation?
Hey guys, today is Monday.
It's Mobile Monday. You stole my line.
I'm sorry.
I still love you though.
Yeah, this wasn't coordinated this way, guys. This is totally random here.
He just put on a St. Patrick's Day shirt. And mine is just like a little dinosaur trying to row his boat. But he can't because it's got a little belly.
Little T-Rex arms. Mine actually, I didn't know it. Mine actually has a unicorn in it. I didn't know it though.
I didn't see that either. So there's two.
I didn't know it.
There's two.
Yeah, if you saw yesterday's video, sinuses are still. Yesterday was 50 or 77 degrees, and today's in the 50 degrees today, so it's all messed up. So anyway.
So today is Mobile Monday. And today we are playing Neko Atsume, which is the kitty collector game.
Yes.
So I kind of lied to you guys on Saturday. I said that I had already beat the game. Hey! Every time. Whoa, I don't know what happened to the camera there. Thank you. Okay, so I kind of lied to you guys. I said that I beat the game, only to realize when it updated, they actually added more cats to collect.
4 more of them to be exact.
Yes, 4 more of them to be exact.
And they added a bunch of other, like new things you can buy, objects that you can buy to set out.
So the only reason why I got as far as I did with collecting all of the cats before the update came out was because there was this website called Game Skinny. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but we checked that website out. Well, basically we Googled on how to catch the cats in Neko Atsume.
Because you can catch, well, the way it started was we caught all the normal cats, but then there's ones that are like locked that we didn't know how to catch, and nobody that we talked to knew how to catch them. So we done some research on how to actually try and catch them, and then that's when we found
the only
website.
Rare cat that we unlocked was Tubbs, and he's the fat one that eats all your good food. So
yeah, he just kind of shows up with all the others. So
he just lays by the food bowl like.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I will definitely leave a link for Game Skinny on the
down below.
Yeah, on the
description.
On it basically breaks down what each cat likes, or with each rare cat there's a certain item that they like, or items that they like, and it basically breaks it down per cat on what they like and what kind of food you need to put out, because some cats are finicky. And yeah, so we'll put the link in the description below, and you guys can check that out. I have already bought the expansion, and then I of course I did a remodel. So I believe this one is called, oops, if I can hit the right button. I'm gonna hit other, and then I'm gonna remodel. I have the rustic style right now, and I had fish to burn, so I went ahead and bought the Zen style too. So I bought 2 remodels, and the original style is the board that you originally start out with, and it's only like one frame of the
all your remodels
the
are
background.
Like you have to scroll side to side.
As you can see, I have to scroll side to side. But when you first start out, you can only have this one screen that I'm showing you right here. I mean, it's not the same background, but you only have one screen. And I'll show you here in a second because, I mean, like I said, I pretty much beat it, so I can show you guys how it's done. Okay, another trick I'm gonna show you is, now this you have to have an internet connection to do. So if you just, okay, I guess I should explain my steps a little more. If you click on the menu up at the top, and then down here in the middle, or down at the bottom in the middle, you'll see the white icon with the pink exclamation point that says news. You want to click on that, and up at the top, now this part will only show if you have your internet connection turned on or your Wi-Fi turned on. Whoops, closed out of it. So I'm gonna open this back up. So down at the bottom it'd be like all question mark, like a wooded panel with question marks and so forth, so on. So you're gonna click on the daily password up at the top, and you have to remember what it is. So this one's caravan. So I'm just gonna click on that, and it'll bring you to this menu. You wanna select or click whatever you want to call it, input password. Ooh, they changed that. So, caravan. And I did find out that that it's not case sensitive, so you don't have to worry about capitalizing that first letter. Your daily password has been accepted. Now, for the longest time, like, I didn't know how to get past this point. So you just click on that little
down arrow. Yeah,
the down arrow, or just the message itself, and then it'll show you how much fish you've received. So today I have only received 19 fish. So what I do is I just click on like the little blue floating paw prints down at the bottom, and it'll bring up like this little menu, and it shows you I don't know why I'm turning my phone around because you guys can actually see the screenshot already. So it'll bring you this menu, and it'll show you how many passwords you've put in. So right now I've only done 2. So I'll click on the blue background again, and it'll bring me to this. Now, for every 5 passwords that you input, you get a can of Ritzy Bits, I believe. I'll double check on that, but yeah, you get a can of Ritzy Bits. So that way you don't have to spend your money on the Ritzy Bits. Just keep inputting that password. Now you can only input that password once
a day.
Yeah, once a day, and every day it's a different password. So you definitely want to keep going back and checking and putting that password in so you can get that free food. Now, another tip and trick is if you leave food and cat's favorite toys out in the yard for a long period of time, they will give you gifts after they've come and visit and come and gone. So right now, Spooky and Pumpkin have left me gifts, and mostly your gifts are going to be fishes. So I'm just going to accept all. And
it always varies. It's never the same. So
yeah, it always varies. Now, my strategy is I'll leave toys, and mostly toys, because the expensive food can get expensive, and yeah, and you don't want to keep refilling that expensive food when like, of course, when you're first starting out. But I put the toys out that the rare cats like, because the rare cats give you more fish. So that's my strategy. I leave those toys out for the rare cats, so the rare cats like constantly come and visit the yard. My milkshake brings down the voice of the yard. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why. It's so terrible. This is supposed to be kid friendly.
I love you.
So Yeah, that's what I did in the past. I let all the rare cats come, give me all the gold fishes and a lot of silver fishes, so that way I could buy more food for the cats like Tubbs who like their food, and so forth, so on. So before I change my change the theme of my yard, I'm going to show you the cats. Oops, let's close that up. So you'll of course click your menu, and to see what cats you've collected, you're going to click on cats, and then you're going to click on cat book. And as you see, there are 14 pages, and you have 4 cats per page. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what my cats currently like. Gosh. And because my screen is set to time out like every 15 seconds, it kind of makes it hard to explain everything. Okay, so we're gonna click on Snowball here, and I'll just scroll through the cats. Sorry, my nose feels like it's running. I feel like I got a booger. Anyway, moving on. So Snowball here. Snowball has a personality of mellow, a power level of 80. I don't really get the power levels. I haven't, of course, I haven't really researched on what that means yet, but, and I've been playing this game since like before Christmas. So, Snowball has been to the yard 237 times. I have earned the little memento from Snowball. And of course it shows you a picture, which you can also change. I'll show you how to change that here in a second. The top 3 goodies. Now this comes in handy when you're first starting out. So the top 3 goodies that Snowball likes now is butterfly swarm, the heating stove, and the snowy pillow. Oh, you're not going to share what your Snowball likes?
I mean, yeah. I have to bring it back up. Mine's just a baseball, heating stove, and butterfly swarm.
So we got pretty much 2 out of 3 that are the same, you know, that's consistent with Snowball. For Smokey, of course you can see all of the statistics up there at the top. I did collect the memento from Smokey. Looks like Anthony has too. Okay, my Smokey likes Mr. Mouse, the butterfly swarm, and I'm probably butchering this, so I apologize for you Japanese speakers out there. Tiramisu cube. What does yours like?
Nothing different. Mine's the tamari ball.
I think mine like the tamari ball too. For Spot, of course, I collected the memento for him. And he likes the cardboard cafe, the watermelon ball, and the cowboy hat. The watermelon ball was one of the first toys that I bought. So if you are just starting out, that's a good toy to buy, because there are going to be a lot of cats that come out to play with that toy. So what's your like?
Mine was just a baseball and a luxurious hammock. I got the cowboy hat just like she did.
Okay, so there's 1 out of 3. For Shadow, Shadow is the next cat. He brought a cicada shell. Ugh, I hate cicadas. But he likes the cardboard cafe, the heating stove, and the goldfish bowl. The goldfish bowl was one of the first things that I bought as well, so if you're just starting out, that's also a good one to put out in the yard. Now, I didn't buy the cardboard cafe, the heating stove, and I think before it mentioned the butterfly swarm and the snowy pillow. I didn't buy that until after I did the remodel and And my yard expansion, not expansion. I can't talk. So what is your shadow like?
Mine used the heating stove, the luxurious hammock, and the earthenware pot.
Okay, so our shadows are a little different. That's kind of cool. Sunny, he likes Mr. Mouse, cowboy hat, and the thick cooling pad.
Mine was everything except, but I had a baseball instead.
Okay, so 2 out of 3. For Fred, I have cardboard cafe, the cowboy hat, and the watermelon ball.
Yeah, I had a silk crepe pillow and a cake toy fish.
Okay. For Pumpkin, I have the heating stove, watermelon ball, and the cake toy fish.
Mine was baseball.
Okay.
So I had I had 2 of the same, 1 different one.
For Callie, I have the cardboard cafe, cowboy hat, and goldfish bowl.
Mine was the cowboy hat, the luxurious hammock, and the earthenware pot.
Okay. Cool. For Tabitha, I have butterfly swarm, watermelon ball, and the heating stove.
Yeah, mine was still I had the butterfly swarm, but I had the earthenware pot and the luxurious hammock. So a lot of mine like the earthenware pot and the hammock, so.
For Bandit, I have the heating stove, Mr. Mouse, and the scratching log.
Had a cowboy hat.
I'm teaser toy tip. So it looks like Bandit likes the little teaser toys, and he's brought me those mementos for that. Well, I guess I can close out of that. Okay. For Gabriel, I have the headspace, scratching log, and cardboard cafe.
I had the silk crepe pillow, the cake toy fish, and the earthenware pot.
Okay, for Marshmallow, I have Mr. Mouse, scratching log, and a toy capsule. The toy capsule was one of the first toys that I used as well in the beginning, so that's another toy that you can use that will bring out a lot of cats when you first start out.
Yeah, I had the Mr. Mouse, but I had the silk crepe pillow and the tamari ball. So.
For socks, I have the heating stove, the cowboy hat, and the pyramid tent.
Mine was earthenware pot, plus the other 2, so.
Okay.
The heating stove, cowboy hat.
For Lexi, I have the scratching log, the Zanzibar cushion, and the cardboard cafe.
Mine showed up with the silk crepe pillow, the tamari ball, and the baseball.
For Bolt, I have the heating stove, the kick toy fish, and the watermelon ball.
Yeah, mine was the same except I had an earthenware pot.
For Breezy, I have the heating stove, the cowboy hat, and the thick cooling pad.
Mine's also got the other 2, but I have a earthenware pot instead.
Okay, for Missy, I have cowboy hat, the Zanzibar cushion, the fluffy bed white.
Cowboy hat, cushion yellow, and earthenware pot.
Oh goodness!
Hungry.
His belly just like released an earthquake warning. I don't know if that's a thing, but for Pickles, I have the head stove, the heating, or the head stove. Okay. There we go. Okay, so for Pickles, that knocked me out. Okay. Let's go back. Pickles. I had the headspace, the heating stove, and the toy capsule.
I had the heating stove, the earthenware pot, and the silk crepe pillow.
For Pepper, I have the cowboy hat, the thick cooling pad, and the headspace.
I have a silk crepe pillow, a cowboy hat, and a black headspace.
For Patches, I have the scratching log, tamari ball, and the ball of yarn. The ball of yarn was one of the first toys that I purchased, so that, again, another toy you might want to consider to put in your first yard.
Yeah, I had the tamari ball, luxurious hammock, and the earthenware pot.
Gozer, he, if I remember correctly, he was a little turd to catch. But I caught him with the butterfly swarm, the heating stove, and the cardboard cafe.
And the same things with that baseball.
For Coco, I have the heating stove, the watermelon ball, and the toy capsule.
I had a heating stove, the hammock, the same luxurious hammock. That's the only one I have. And the silk crepe pillow.
Okay, for Princess, I have the heating stove, Mr. Mouse, and Snowy Pillow.
The one I had different was ball of yarn.
For Ginger, I have Snowy Pillow, cowboy hat, and earthen worn pot.
I have ball of yarn. The other two are the same.
That's actually the first one that likes the earthen worn pot. Peaches! This is one that I have caught and Anthony has not yet. So,
I've seen it, or it showed up, but I haven't caught it.
yeah.
Like I said, I didn't play for like a month, so.
And what we mean by catching it, the only time, see, on his picture up here in the left-hand corner,
You might be able to see it.
yeah, is blacked out.
Blacked out.
So, mine is showing because I actually was able to see it and I took a picture of it. So, as you can see, Peaches likes the watermelon ball and the cardboard cafe, but she also likes the blue bucket. The blue bucket is one of the first toys that I purchased, as well as the watermelon ball. So that's just something to think about. Now, Peaches isn't considered a rare cat, but I have seen a lot of people saying that Peaches is definitely hard to catch.
Peaches is really hard to catch.
Yeah, it's hard to catch at the right time. So I was able to catch her twice. So don't let the 3 pictures fool you. The first 2 were the same visit, and the second one was when she came for the cardboard box. So for Spud, and as you can see, I haven't caught the memento from Peaches yet. So for Spud, I have the headspace, the earthen worn pot, and the tamari ball.
My headspace is a black one.
For Mac, I have the butterfly swarm, the kick toy fish, and cardboard cafe.
I have all of them except mine's a heating stove.
For Speckles, I have heating stove, cardboard cafe, and the toy capsule.
I have the heating stove, the cushion yellow, and a cowboy hat.
For Willie, now Willie's gonna trick you every single time. If you haven't caught him, then of course he's all blacked out. But if you have, you can't really tell the difference unless you look really, really close, because he's a black tabby. So his face, of course, is like a dark gray, and then he has black spots. So he's kind of a trickster when you're looking at your cat book. So for Willie, I have the cardboard cafe, the toy capsule, and the cardboard house.
I had a cardboard truck, toy capsule, and the goldfish bowl.
For Rascal, I have the heating stove, the
Miss
card.
Dottie.
Oh, I did? No. Did I not catch Dottie? Mine goes so...
Oh, I don't have Rascal.
Rascal has not visited Anthony yet. So for Rascal, I have the heating stove, the cardboard cafe, and the cardboard house. So Anthony now has all of my tricks to catch Rascal. For Dottie, we have the snowy pillow, the cowboy hat, and the tamari ball.
I got a tamari ball, kick toy, the fish, and the one, the silk crib pillow.
For Spooky, I have the butterfly swarm, Mr. Mouse, and the ball of yarn. I don't know if I said this before, but the ball of yarn was one of the first toys that I bought too.
Mine's the same, except I got a yellow cushion.
So, I'm probably gonna say this wrong. Ganache, however you want to pronounce it. He is one of the new cats on the new update. He visited my yard today, and he likes the scratching log.
Now, one of the other cats, the new ones is Apricot, and apparently it's like
So Apricot, if you're
like,
looking in the cat book here on my screen, Apricot comes before Ganache or Ganache, however you want to pronounce it.
But Apricot is it's sorry guys, it's hard to catch, just like Peaches. But I managed to have it show up with a heating stove, so. And then for me, for Ganache, I had the fairy tale parasol. He showed up for that.
So is the fairy tale, whatchamacallit, new item you can buy in the store?
Mm-hmm. It's
Okay.
like a big umbrella, basically. Big
Okay.
fancy umbrella.
So Joe DiMaggio, for all you sports fans out there, hint hint.
Yeah, you'll get some of these that are
Kind of cheesy.
mm-hmm.
Joe DiMaggio, he likes the baseball and he will only come out for the baseball.
That's the only one he comes with.
Yeah, that's the only one he comes out on. So you have to buy the baseball if you want to catch Joe DiMaggio.
Or any of the most of the other ones too. So
Yeah, most of the rare cats they have certain only like one certain toy that they come out on. Signor Don Gato. He kind of looks like a Puss in Boots, but he's black and white instead of like the orange cat. But he only comes out for the Mr. Mouse.
yeah, he's a fancy dresser.
Xerxes the Ninth. That's right? I'm
Yeah.
terrible at Roman numerals.
Yeah.
Okay. He's a Persian, and he only comes out for the Zanzibar cushion.
Yeah, I don't have that one yet.
For Chairman Meow, he only comes out for the earthenworn pot.
And he's a camouflage cat.
Yes. And
Yeah, he's camouflage.
Saint Pertrick. I like saying that name, Saint Pertrick. He only comes out for the silk crepe pillow.
Tubbs. I mean, well, I got Tubbs. I don't have the one she's showing you there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
I'm trying to catch that one. I
Tubbs.
just put the stuff out for that one.
Miss Fortune. She only comes out for the cardboard house. I got Bob the Cat as well. He only comes out for the Cat Metropolis, which is like that big bulky.
Cat tower.
Yeah. I think it's like 50 goldfishes. For Conductor Whiskers, he only comes out for the twisty rail. Tubbs, he likes frisky bits,
He likes all the
sashimi,
food.
and ritzy bits.
Yeah, he likes all the food. So.
Yeah, he likes all the fancy food. Mr. Meowji.
Meowji.
Oh.
Karate Kid. Just a Meowji.
I get it, but I just pronounced it wrong. Anyway.
He likes a scratching weld.
Yes. Thank you. Lady Meow Meow. I'm assuming she is a point towards Lady Gaga. But she only comes out for the luxurious hammock, and you have to have the sashimi out in order to catch her. So buy the red and gold hammock and buy the sashimi food for her. Guy Fury, he only comes out for the heating stove.
Yeah, I haven't been able to catch him. I've seen he showed up, but I haven't been able to catch him.
Kathmandu.
He likes the tamari ball.
Yeah, he will only come out for the tamari ball. Ramses the Great, he likes the tent pyramid. Sassy Fran will only come out for the cardboard cafe.
Yeah, that's the one I have out now, the cafe.
Billy the Kitten, he will come out for the cowboy hat.
He wears a little cowboy hat on his head. And a little bandana.
Frosty. Now, he was a turd to catch. Like, a real turd to catch. Peaches, I had some trouble with that one, catching her. But Frosty was really hard to, like, actually make him come to the yard. But he likes the snowy pillow. I think when he showed up with my yard, I had not frisky bits. The thrifty bits on one side of the yard, and I had the ritzy bits on the side of the yard with the snowy pillow. So that's just something to think about when you're getting that. Now, I still have, of course, the two more after Frosty that I have not caught yet, and they have not visited my yard yet. And of course Ganache and what was the one before Ganache? Apricot?
Yeah.
And you said that apricot was like peaches, hard to catch?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna visit my yard again. Not much is going on here. So Thrifty Bits is good, so I won't refill that. I mean, it'll go away once I change the yard over. Now, if you're changing yard and the cats are in it, or if you're like switching out the toys, the cats are gonna leave as soon as you pick that toy up. So once you switch that over, then the cats will go away and leave you gifts. So I'm gonna change to the original style just to show you guys what you guys first see when you first start playing the game, if you haven't downloaded it and played it already. And I'm guessing that this is showing what I last had in the original yard.
Yeah, because you have the expansion.
Yeah. Well, when I switched over to the new yard, it wiped everything. Like, it didn't carry over all of my toys. So I thought that we would be going back to an empty yard, but we are not. So this is what I had in my yard before I switched over to the rustic style yard. So of course I have gifts because I switched yards, except all. And like I said, if you have those toys out that attract the rare cats, you're gonna get more you're definitely gonna get more fishes every time they visit. And I've kind of noticed, like, when you're replacing toys, the cats will only give you like 1 to 3 fishes tops. Like if you basically make them leave before. You got an Antsy there?
No.
Okay. If you make them leave before they're ready to leave. So this is this screen that you're looking at here, of course, here. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go to the goodies page, and
yeah, you can't delete anything. You gotta.
Okay, so if you just want to like start on a clean slate, you just go to your goodies page, you click on something that is in your yard, and it'll ask you if you want to put away that item. And you also have this tidy up option at the bottom. If you just want to clean slate, start everything over, just hit the tidy up, and then of course it'll pop up with this message saying, are you sure you want to clean all your goodies? And you just click yes. So I'll go back to the yard, and this is the first yard that you start out with. So of course, this down at the bottom is your thrifty bits. When you first start out, it's not there yet, and of course you won't have as much fishes as I do. So what I'll do is I'll just put out like the first toys that I bought, and I'll just show you everything that I have that I've bought for the yards. So I think the bucket was the first one of the first ones that I had. I think I put that down there. Oops. The goldfish bowl was up here. And then I think I have the watermelon ball up here. Toy capsule here. And the tail thing here. I think that's what it started out with. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's the original yard that I started out with. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure because I've been playing this game since before Christmas, so don't hold me to this. But yeah, I think that's. And then of course when you buy the expansion, you'll get the rest of the little, I don't know what you want to call it, like the, I don't know, patio. And then you'll of course get, you know, the living room or bedroom, whatever. Sorry, my nose is bothering me. There's like a dried booger up in there. It's kind of gross. It's not very ladylike to talk about, but. So that's that, and Anthony actually found a website that tells you how to catch the new cats that came out on the update. If you, I'll provide a link in the description below for that as well. I think that's all I have for tips and tricks. I mean, I don't have any cats in this yard, so I can't tell you how to take a picture. But if you guys want to see, like, from, like, completely starting over, if you want to see that progress from the beginning to the end, just leave us a comment, let us know what you guys think, if you guys want to see like how it's done from start to finish, or if you guys just wanted to see like more how-to videos on it, or more tips and tricks. I mean, I pretty much gave you everything that I have so far, so unless I learn more between now and another time. But if you guys just want to see like general gameplay of it, then oh, so we have goodies and gallery. Let's click on the gallery because I haven't seen that yet. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, what she didn't, what she's now finding out, these are wallpapers for your phone, and you use your goldfish in the game to buy them. They're 20 a piece, and then you just, I guess when you buy it, it just downloads to your phone. But then you can use them as backgrounds on your phone, and then you have to unlock them.
Oh, that kind of looks like a Pac-Man, but not, not.
You unlock them as you go, like when you have certain fish or certain cats show up, or stuff like that. There's only 3 pages, so I don't know which cats give you what, but
I would buy some and download, but I like the background on my phone. It's a picture of a truck that I took at a local car show. I'm a huge fan on bagged and static dropped S10s and C10s. So it was a C10 that was like an olive green with like dark wood panel on the bed. I am getting really excited just talking about it. And it had houndstooth fabric for the seats. Oh, it was a perfect truck for me, and it was actually for sale at the car show, but we kind of make do with what we have as far as funds, and I knew it was going to be a pretty penny, so I didn't even bother asking how much they wanted for it. But it was like the perfect truck for me, and I don't want to let go to that image because it really hits home with me. Of course, it's like the one that got away. But yeah, it's a picture of that truck as my background on the phone. And I just don't want to get rid of it because every time that I like change the background on my phone, it's like always a turd to change back to what I like. So there was something I was gonna do, but I forgot for the game. Oh, I was gonna buy more goldfishes. That's what I was gonna do. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tips and tricks on Neko Atsume. Like I said, if you guys want to see more general gameplay, let us know. I will definitely keep an eye out for those comments, and we will leave the links for your guide on how to capture the rare cats in the description below. I actually forgot to leave a link for the Facebook page in Saturday's video, so I will definitely do that this time. I will make a mental note so that way I don't forget. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Next week, next Mobile Monday, we are going to play a game that a friend suggested to us. So if you guys have any suggestions for us to play, I kind of find it hard to keep up on like what's happening and what's not happening. So I just pretty much, for Mobile Monday, I kind of play, like, I plan on like playing like stuff that I'm like super into at the time. So like if you guys are liking Mobile Mondays, just let me know and recommend a game that you guys like to play all the time. our dog is like staring down Anthony. Well, my dog. Let's put it that way. He's like staring down Anthony. Well, he's not staring down Anthony like that. He's just...
He's got that sad puppy dog face.
But yeah, that's it for today.
Yeah, I apologize for not doing much talking today, guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't do much talking with a throat like that either. That sounded terrible. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like offensively. Just
She doesn't like my throat.
I meant like I wouldn't talk with a sore throat either. Oh, you come to me now. I see how it is later. But yeah, that's it, guys. So let us know if you have any recommendations. If you like today's video, of course, hit that thumbs up button. Share the link to our channel or share our Facebook page. Just kind of get the word out. If you guys have already subscribed, and just like spread the word about us if you're digging what you see. But yeah, I played with his ears, so he's like freaking out now. Shoot, go away. Don't tell me no. So yeah, okay.
That's it for the day.
You have anything to add?
When you're playing this Neko Atsume, one thing Brittany hates that I do is I won't spend any of my fish. Like,
so he like has like 1,000 and some odd fish.
Yeah,
it drives me insane. I'm like, how do you collect that much? You have to buy food. You have to buy the objects that the cats play with.
And see, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just leave stuff in there. I'll just replace the food and that's it. Just collect my rewards and replace the food. And then I've done that for the longest time. And like you saw on hers, she probably I think she only has like 500 like regular silverfish, and
technically now I only have 75 because I bought goldfishes.
Okay, so she only has like 75 regular fish and like 200 and something goldfish. And this morning I had almost 9,000 regular fish. Like I still have, I can tell you, and I had like 800 and something regular goldfish. But I bought a bunch of stuff since then, and so I now have, you can't really see it, I now have 7,223 regular fish.
And because you did that, like we went like completely black and the phone was like,
and 128 goldfish now. So yeah, it just, if you save up your fish, you can pretty much buy anything you want in the game. So, but because I bought some stuff today,
I buy everything I want, but I buy it at that time. I don't collect it, obviously.
Yeah. So.
And then after next week's Mobile Monday, I'm thinking about going back to Spider Squares. So, let us know if that's something you'd like to see too, because I kind of noticed that we've been like playing all new games, but we haven't revisited stuff that we originally started out playing. Yeah. So
and stuff that seems you guys like watching us play. So
yeah. So what I think we're gonna do from here on out is we're going to like alternate our weeks. Like one week we'll do like a brand new game that we haven't played before, and then the next week we'll start out with something that we played in the past that you guys seem to like really well, or you guys want to see more of, because I am definitely looking for those comments, so let us know, please. Mm-hmm. I hate begging, but I mean, YouTube statistics can only tell me so much.
Yeah.
So communicate with me, guys.
Hey, give us some feedback, guys. Let us know.
So yeah, so we're gonna start alternating weeks for that. I don't know what we have planned for Thursday yet. We haven't really talked about that or discussed it, anything.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go.
Thursday is normally his baby, Monday is my baby. We kind of come in together on Saturdays. So, yeah. This video was a little longer than expected, and that's mostly because I just ramble on. I can't think of anything else, so I'm gonna call it a video before I start talking again. So we will see you guys on Thursday. I'm just kind of doing that gun thing now. Not really.
Yeah.
So,
alright guys, we'll see you on Thursday.
bye!
Bye guys.